What's good, Washington fans? So I just wanted to talk about how we have a golden opportunity to take over the NFC East or dominate the NFC East for the next couple of years. I mean, I've just been hearing a lot of NFC East talk lately. You look at the trajectory of the NFC East. So NFC East has been bad for the last couple of years. We just won it at 7-9. The year before that, the Eagles won at 9-7. The year before that, the Cowboys won at 10-6. So we haven't had an NFC East winner in the last 3 years win over 10 games. So it has been a dumpster fire. 7-9 won the division. But if you look at the trajectory, the Washington football team, we're heading in the right direction. Our front office, our coaching staff, our young defensive players, our young offensive players, a lot of those guys are on rookie contracts. So we have a good amount of cap space. We are top 5 in cap space. If we cut Alex Smith, we get even more cap space. We just have to find a quarterback. That's the big question: is quarterback. Who's going to be the quarterback for the Washington football team? Is it going to be Taylor Heineke? Is it going to be Kyle Allen? Or is it going to be somebody from the outside? Is it going to be somebody from the draft? That's just the big question for us. You look at the upside. People forget that Matt Ioannidis didn't even play this year. You add him to our defensive line. We definitely have the best defensive line in the NFC East by far. Definitely a top 5 team, top 5 defensive line in the whole NFL, in my opinion. You can argue for top 3 defensive line for sure. Chase Young, Rookie of the Year. Antonio Gibson, Rookie running back. Terry McLaurin, up-and-coming wide receiver number 1. So we have the talent. We have, Jack Del Rio is a great coach. Coach Rivera, front office guys coming in. You look at the other teams. You look at the Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Who knows if he's going to re-sign? He's probably going to get tagged. We all know the story with Kirk Cousins. So Dak Prescott, he's probably going to get franchise tagged. He's probably going to want to get up out of there. You see the tweets by his brother Tad Prescott. That Tad does not like Jerry Jones at all. He's ready for Dak to get up out of there. So this will probably be Dak's last year. Defensively, they were bottom 5. They had a bottom 5 run defense. They had a bottom 5 pass defense. Their defense was atrocious. You saw what Antonio Gibson did to them. 3 touchdowns on Thanksgiving hat trick, but put up 40 points in Jerry World. We swept them. But they will be improved. I'm not gonna lie, they will be improved with Dak Prescott, but that defense is still gonna be bad. They will be better. They can't get much worse, since they fired Mike Nolan, but they still are not a deep playoff team. They're just not. But they will be better. You look at the Giants, Daniel Jones had more turnovers than touchdown passes than touchdowns. Is he really the answer in New York? Now, they do have a good defense. I'll give them that. James Bradbury's good. Logan Ryan's good. Coaching staff's not bad. Joe Judge is pretty good. He's not a bad coach. He was crying and boo-hooing that he didn't make the playoffs at 6-10, but it is what it is. So the Giants aren't bad. They are on the upward. And then you look at the Eagles. The Eagles are a dumpster fire right now. Howie Roseman is their GM, making front office decisions. They can't draft. They drafted Jalen Reagor in front of Justin Jefferson. Then they drafted J.J. Etheridge-Whiteside in front of DK Metcalf. They have just been a dumpster fire. Carson Wentz, they don't know where they're going to do with Carson Wentz. They want to trade him, but they're asking for too many first-round picks, or they shouldn't even get a first-round pick for Carson Wentz. They're being they're trying to play a hard ball with Carson Wentz and trading him with other teams, but at best, they really honestly should get a third-round pick, in my opinion. He was just as bad, or if not better, than Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky played better than Carson Wentz last year. A lot of people played better than Carson Wentz. Alex Smith played better than Carson Wentz last year. He was terrible. Eagles as a whole, they were just bad. And they are $70 million over the cap right now. So they are a dumpster fire right now. Firing guys. Fired Doug Peterson after he just won a Super Bowl, 2 or 3 years ago. Then you fire the guy that quick. And he made the playoffs the year before. It's just a lot of dysfunction in Philly. So if you look at the Washington football team, and I'm not trying to be biased here, but we do have the most functional front office. And it sounds crazy. Yes, I know we have Dan Snyder, all the allegations, all the wild stuff that he's done in the past. But it looks like he's finally staying out of the way. It took all this drastic stuff to happen for him to finally fall back and just let football guys make decisions. So honestly, it looks like we do have a tough schedule next year. We play the Chiefs with Pat Mahomes. We play the Seahawks with Russell Wilson. We play Aaron Rodgers with the Packers. We play Justin Herbert with the Chargers. We play a lot of good quarterbacks next year. And then if it's a 17-game schedule, we're supposed to play Josh Allen as well. So this schedule is pretty darn tough. And then, Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. I'll give him his credit. He's a good quarterback. So we got to play him twice next year. So next year's schedule is a tough schedule. We do have a first place schedule. and we are in quarterback limbo. We just got to figure it out. We have the 19th pick, which is not high enough to get an elite quarterback in the first round. Might have to trade up and get one of those guys like a Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, or a Justin Fields. But like I said, if you look at this roster from top to bottom, there are holes on this Washington team. But like I said, with the cap space that we have available, the competent coaching staff, decent offensive line, bring back Brandon Sheriff, Cornelius Lucas on the cheap deal. Logan Thomas looks really good at tight end on the cheap deal as well. We got a lot of good players on cheap deals. So honestly, in my opinion, I think we have a golden opportunity to take advantage of this bad NFC East. You look at the Cowboys. I don't think Dak's going to be there next year. And then Carson Wentz, they don't know what they want to do. They're trying to trade him, but like I said, it's hard to. Jalen Hurts is okay. I think Jalen Hurts is better than Daniel Jones, in my opinion. I think he has more potential than Daniel Jones, but then again, he turns the ball over just as much as Daniel Jones has. Daniel Jones is he's almost in Ryan Leaf territory. Now, I know he's beaten us. He hasn't lost to us yet, but he's really bad against the other teams, and I don't think he's the answer in New York, in my opinion. But like I said, you look at the cap space, you look at the draft picks that we have and the draft picks that we made in the last couple of years. Montez Sweat, Ryan Carey's gonna be gone, but Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Matt Ioannidis, Deron Payne, Tim Settle, John Allen, all those guys up front, and then you add some more depth. Cameron Curl, rookie deal, playing his butt off. So I just think we have the best young talent out of all four teams. Once again, I could be biased, but I think we just have the best young talent. We just got to put it together. We got to find a quarterback. Have to find a quarterback. And I think we do have a golden opportunity to dominate the NFC East for the next 3 to 4 or 5 years, in my opinion. Like I said, look at other teams. The Eagles are dysfunctional. Giants are the Giants. They're okay, but they're not world beaters. They're still an under 500 team, in my opinion. And then the Cowboys, Dak Prescott probably is going to be out of there after the 2021 season. He is the Kirk Cousins. This is the Kirk Cousins situation that we're watching right now in Dallas. So you guys let me know what you guys think. What you guys think. I think we have a golden opportunity to take over the NFC East. We just have to grab it by the horns and take over, man. We definitely got to take over. Like I said, we can definitely do this. This offseason, we got to find a receiver, got to get a quarterback, got to get a couple of things, got to get a linebacker, and number 2 tight end. But we have to get another wide receiver to help out Terry McLaurin. You guys let me know what you guys think. Hail to the football team. Peace.